wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. We can do nothing at all. So what? If you're stupid, then you know there's nothing wrong. But you and me got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
Good evening, how my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this evening? How you all doing? Welcome back to the start of a new video. How you all doing? It is currently 4:58 p.m. where I'm currently at. Today is the 5th, July 5th. Happy Sunday. Yesterday was the 4th of July, Independence. Happy belated 4th of July to you all. I hope and pray that you all was able to see the fireworks, or had got you some good old barbecue, and just hung out with your families and loved ones or friends. I actually had to work yesterday. I had to work both my jobs. I think I was telling you all about that last week in one of my videos, or maybe this week. And I don't know, maybe I told y'all in the last vlog I just had posted. But happy, yeah, like I say, I pray. Like, I don't know, to me, like, yesterday was a great day overall. I had to serve, like I said, I worked both my jobs. I had the part-time job. We had a banquet yesterday evening. When I say your girl, before I left work, I actually just sat at my first job. I had got off like at 11:48 a.m. when I clocked out. Went into our little area. It's kind of like we call it the media room. But I just went in there and sat, because like I said, I had been already clocked out, and just kind of sat, kicked my feet back, relaxed a little bit. And was kind of scrolling on my phone like I always scrolled, and then playing with, I think I was playing with I was on this cell phone. It's a little puzzle called Zen Word. I got downloaded on here from Play Store, and I be normally I normally like to do that puzzle sometime. It's really fun. I actually had the app on my tablet too, but I took it off at that time, because y'all know I told you I was filming and vlogging videos on there, and even the tablet can only hold so much, apps and data and storage. So I had to remove it, so I just kept it on my cell phone. But other than that, like I say, it was a great, I know when you work in the holiday, I did have some guests at my second job was saying, well, thank you for working. Because, most times on the holidays, people be wanting to be hanging with their friends. Be with loved ones, kids. Y'all know my daughter's 18 now. So it's just basically, like I said, I don't have no small kids no more. My daughter grown. Not fully grown, but, but she's 18. So she's, she grown. And normally, it take me back at times when we was kids and coming up. I don't know, like I was telling my Lyft driver this morning when I was headed to work. It's like these holidays, I don't know if it's just me or because I'm older now. It's like holidays just don't seem the same. That's just me personally. It really didn't feel like the 4th of July. I really don't know how holidays supposed to feel. It just really seemed like another day. holidays just hit different, I guess, because the older you get. And then I don't know, I think it could be because the world has changed. I'm just saying like that. And so me trying to get back adjusted to certain things in my life is like it's been hard. I try to find joy in everything that I do. Y'all hear me talk about that all the time. But like I said, I did have to work. And I know someone was telling me, you need to take you a vacation. You need to take you a vacation. And I really do. I need to start taking advantage of my vacation time that's given to me on both my jobs. Because I feel like we all need that vacation. If it's no more than, and I did say when I do take a real vacation, I think I would like to just get out, get out one weekend and probably, go to another city or state, because like I said, I know how Memphis is, and, of course I know how Chicago is. I've lived there all my lifetime, I moved here in Memphis, but I want to start seeing the world. Like, I meet people. Y'all know I work in hospitality industry, so I meet people all over the world. And like today, we had some guests. They stayed with us. They was from Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and they was the sweetest. They was the sweetest people. When I say two of them, they exchanged cell phone numbers with me. So they were like, if you ever in my city, we can talk. It was like a family reunion. So we get a lot of family reunions at my jobs. We actually had the people that it was such a small world, because the people that were staying at my first job ended up having a family reunion event at my part-time job, second job, but I didn't service them over there. I ended up servicing another family reunion upstairs, another event. So the people that stayed at my job, I mostly been servicing them at the first one, at the first job for, they just been staying there eating, we've been serving breakfast, but they did have the family reunion in my other job. And like I say, they was real sweet. I didn't know today was their last day at, in Memphis. They was headed back home. I always tell all my guests, it's been a pleasure. Safe travels to you. Hope to see you again soon. Because like I said, overall, despite of the bad, I do still meet good people. Sometimes it's really hard working in this industry, because I hate to see people go, like, literally, because I know it's been a slow week for us, I can feel know it's good. Yeah, I know it's been a very slow week for us in my, at work. And so when we do get that business, it do help, it helps somewhat. It do come in handy for us, because, we can't get our hours and stuff. But like I said, we don't get much business, we might lose a couple hours, on our paycheck, or might not get the days. But like I said, y'all know with me, I just go with the flow, because like I say, I'm trying to build my dream. I ain't gonna say dream. I'm trying to build a life for myself, or start, like, I consider this a brand for me, and trying to build my brand, outside of work, and it's something, creating content, talking to you all on, videos. It's something that I've really been enjoying doing, because if I didn't enjoy doing it, I wouldn't continue to keep, pushing through like I do. I feel like I go real hard on my channel for somebody who been on, on this platform for 5 years now. But it just amazes me how, the littlest things, like when I meet guests and interact with guests, like, you just never know who you might run into. Like, I haven't ran into no celebrities yet, but I'm just saying, it's about how you treat people, and you just never know. Like, I feel like sometimes in some cases you can build like I'm trying to figure out how the word I say. I feel like you can build like a friendship with someone, or you just never know. Like, because I always said, when I do start traveling, that's one thing too. When I do start traveling, y'all know I'm big on, y'all don't know, but I'm very big. I'm very funny when it come down to traveling. Like, I'm not going to travel alone. Yeah, I know I might get a couple of the ladies that I hang out with. Y'all seen some of them in my videos, but y'all might know. I mean, if I decide to start when I do start traveling, I'd rather have me some traveling buddies. But I know it's a catch to that too. You know, because I know it's a lot going on. I'm going to say you really, but like I say, these ladies that y'all have seen in my videos, you know, I've been knowing them for years. I know I've really been knowing them for a long time. And I know, you know, when it come down to me, they really, you know, they really for me. Like they, you know, even I have one, you know, if they'll check on me, make sure I get home safe, or call me when they know I catch Ubers and Lyfts. Them the kind of friends I tell anybody, if God got you some friends and lady friends like that in your life, appreciate them, those type of them ladies, because not everybody have friends that they can really, not saying that everything been, I'm trying to figure out how to say, not saying that I always have people that looked out for me, but like I say, these ladies that I, deal with now, I can really say they some real good friends. So even if we did go out of state, or I know that we all in this together, we all coming back home together. It's not we going somewhere and one person don't come back home, because I know it's a lot going on. Even I look at the media a lot, and a lot of times when things happen to people, young people, when they traveling with a whole bunch of friends, and if something might happen or something tragically, like I say, I just think you have to really know the people that you're really with, but sometimes in some cases when incidents happen with people, I don't know why I'm jumping deep into the subject, but I know sometimes people find something to say about, well, so-and-so, you still have to be careful even though you got friends, or you call this person. Yeah, that's true, you do, but you really have to know the people that you really, surrounding yourself with. So like I say, I know how these ladies are. Like I say, it's been times where I might need a couple dollars to get, I'm just going to use, for example, a couple dollars to get to work or something. This person gonna give it to me most times, tell me don't worry about paying it back, or if I do pay it, so I feel like, everybody knows the type of company they keep. But like I say, sometimes people will change up on you, but that haven't happened to me. But anyway, like I say, when I do start traveling, I want to make sure, like I say, we get together, I get the ladies with me, because in this era now, I'm not traveling alone. I'm sorry. It's just too much going on, but I do want to still live, and I feel like that's everybody. We still need to live, enjoy our life despite of what's going on. But I noticed there was something happened here yesterday in Memphis. Like, when I got off of work, when I say downtown area was so crowded, because y'all know yesterday the 4th, like literally I couldn't go to sleep. Like I set up, I got home, like my schedule, I had a busy schedule here. I got up at 4:30 a.m. yesterday morning. I didn't lay down till almost close to 10 o'clock p.m. that night. Well, almost 11 when I dozed off. I got in about 9. Got dropped out, got a ride, came in, showered, did my regular routine. I tried to lay down, but it was really so hard to really rest, because they was popping fireworks over here in my area. I was trying to get like little features, film a little of it, but it was really hard. I don't know, I might include that footage in the video when I edit this video. I don't know which way I'm going, but I probably include that little short footage of it. Like I said, I really couldn't just really enjoy. I mean, I ain't gonna say I really enjoy it. I didn't really, like how most people on the 4th, they go out, and, I feel like I wasn't missing nothing. Like I said, I was at work, because it's so much going on. Like when I got back to work the next morning at my first job, one of the guests that stayed there, she was telling me how, they enjoyed, they said, because it was her birthday. And she was telling me how they went downtown on Beale Street, but there was so many other, they said it was real packed, and they said it was a lot of the, the National Guards, they was down there, and it just, I don't know, I guess most times it just, for some people, they kind of, I ain't gonna say they be in fear of, when things, like, I don't know how to say, but when she said that, I'm like, it's just really sad, what we have to deal with. And me personally, I don't even really go downtown on Beale no more. I know like I said, I used to, when I first started my channel, I used to film and walk up and down Beale Street all the time, but I just feel like I'm not missing nothing right now. It's like, I feel like Memphis is like, it's just not the same no more. It's just kind of going down to me. Like, it's not, don't not really excite me here. That's why I say when I do go, I go to work, come home, it's like a regular routine. I'm trying to break free from that, but I'm just ready to see a different scenery, you know, go somewhere and probably see how another city and state is or whatever. Just, you know, just to get a, just to see a different scenery, you know, because like I said, I've been here 20 years and it just, nothing is exciting to me no more. Like a lot of the places that I have used to love to grown or have come to grown to or used to go to a lot, they no longer in business. They either shut down during the, you know, in 2020, or some of them just never open back up. So it's like, it's not, Memphis just not like how it used to be, you know. And I just feel like I'm not missing nothing. But I had got a call. My mom was telling me that someone was murdered yesterday downtown on not Beale Street, downtown on the 4th. And it's just really sad that you cannot enjoy life no more on holidays. Like something always happening. Like it's always a tragic happening. But I know my Lyft driver was telling me this morning, because she do Lyft, she say part-time, and then she had just got off her full-time job. And majority, a lot of people that do Lyfts that I have rolled with, most of them have like 3 or 4 more other jobs. Like some of them have like a 9 to 5, and they do Lyft on the side. And you know, it's like, it's just sad we have to work like this, work so many jobs just to keep our heads above water. Like it's sad, it's like a new norm, but that's a whole nother story. But the thing is, she was telling me that she really wanted to, that she seen some tape, like yellow tape, all down throughout that area, in the downtown area. But yeah, come to find out, yeah, somebody was murdered. And it's just really sad. I try to keep, like I say, I wish I didn't really vlog too much this past weekend. My daughter was here with me. You know, y'all know I told y'all she been away for the summer. This summer she just been with her friend house, and you know, even with her, I hated to see her, you know, leave. But like I say, she's grown. Like I really can't stop her or make her, you know, stay in the house or whatever with me. You know, I have gotten to the place where I try to just keep it in God's hand and just ask God, can you please keep my daughter covered? That's my only child. Can you please keep her covered out here? You know, I know teenagers, they gonna be teenagers when they get a certain age, especially when you turn 18. You just think you that's how I was when I was 18. I ain't gonna say that I was just loafing and running out there in the streets like that. And I'm not saying that's the case with my daughter, but I know now in this time, and even with her generation, I'm so concerned about her, you know, because a lot of things that's happening, and then like I say, we're in a whole new world now. I just feel like we're living in a different world. It's not like how it was when we was coming up, or you know, our parents. It was a different era then. Now it's to the point where you want to make sure you're keeping your kids, or you know, you keeping them lifted up in prayer, you know, because you just never know. Like it's like they're not safe in school no more. We hear about so much going on with the schools and all the shootings, and then, you know, they hanging out with friends. It's like you really have to be careful. Like I just said, you have to really be careful the kind of people you hang out with. Like I teach her, and I have told her, don't leave your not drink, but like a soda or bottle of water or anything. Don't leave it around anybody, and you know, because you just never know. Like some people is evil and hateful. Don't, you know, just be careful. I have to tell it all the time. Be careful. But it's like at this point, I just say all I can do is just put it in God's hand, and you know, ask God to keep her covered out there. Because like I say, you know, it's only so much I can do, but I don't want to worry myself to the point where I get myself so stressed out where I get sick. You know, I don't want that, because at the end of the day, I still have to make sure I'm taking care of myself. But it's just so much going on. And like I say, when something always happening, majority of the time is always with our youth, these young people. You know, a lot of them, they not even making it to see 30 years old, let alone 20, you know. And it's just really sad that nowadays you just can't really enjoy your life or live your life to the fullest without something happening, you know. That's why I stay to myself, because like I tell y'all know, even if you notice in my videos, they different. Y'all don't even have to see me walking up and down downtown area no more. It's been so much down. I think I was telling y'all in two videos, two of the most recent videos, one of my most recent videos, that it's a man on the loose, a rapist. They haven't caught him yet. He in the downtown area, not too far from where I work at. I don't even feel safe walking, just go to Walgreens. That's why I say when I do me because I do need to start back up on some makeup. I'm gonna do me another Ulta haul next week. I'd rather just have it delivered like I do, Instacart it, and be through with it, you know, because I don't even really like being in stores no more. It's just really sad, y'all. But we just have to really be careful. And I just tell anybody, you know, you do have to live your life to the fullest. And it's sad we have to, you know, we so worried about our safety now. Like, is we gonna make home? Because that's pretty much like my motive every morning. I read my Bible app on the cell phone, and I just try to pray for better days, and I have to ask God every day, please let me get home. Please let me get to and from work safe. Meaning when I get there, let me get there safe, make it back home safe. Because it's like you just never know. You just never know. But yeah, I'm not gonna ramble too much, because I was gonna come in tomorrow, but I just started up a whole fresh new video tomorrow morning. I do gotta wash. Tomorrow is my off day, which is Monday. I go back Tuesday, and I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at my first job. But I just said I just come in and just, you know, open this video up. But yeah, I just want to kind of come in and just, you know, give y'all a little insight. But yeah, but I did hope if you all did have a 4th of July, I hope it was safe. You all had a good time, and then you didn't really have to worry about so much going on, you know, wherever you're located at. But I just hope and pray that, you know, things get better. That's all I can ask for, just things to get better, you know. But until the next time, you all have a great rest of the day. I pray that you have a great rest of great upcoming weekend. A great upcoming week, because we already at the end of the week. Today is Sunday. Pray that you have a great upcoming week. Until next time, you all have a great. Bye-bye. Love you all.